Hi, this is Bates with Gallup Technology Group, and on this video we're going to talk about setting up two-factor authentication for your physical computer login. Up until now, most government entities, banks, and cybersecurity professionals recommended, and some of them actually required, to have two-factor authentication for anything that you can enable it for. Two-factor authentication is now the norm, the standard for almost any login that you can enable that for, and insurance companies, underwriters, and risk managers stopped recommending that and started to enforce or require that you set up two-factor authentication on every device that you own and access sensitive information on. We have narrowed down the two-factor authentication solutions out there to one company that we highly recommend and really love working with. That company is called Duo. You can go to www.duo.com. So how will Duo work when it comes to logging into your computer physically? Users will have to enter their regular username and password. Up until now, most users were able to type in a PIN number or use a fingerprint. Unfortunately, because of Microsoft limitation, there are no two-factor authentication solutions out there that allow you to keep using your PIN or fingerprint and have a second-factor authentication on top of it. So you will have to have all users enter their actual full password, and after they enter the username and password, this little pop-up will show up on their cell phone asking them to approve that login on their computer. Once they click on approve, they're going to be logged into the computer just like they used to be up until now. What happens if an employee does not want to or cannot install the Duo app on their cell phone? In some companies, you're going to have employees that use their personal cell phone and do not want to install any app on their cell phone. That is perfectly fine. There is a USB authentication key. It looks just like this one. It's called a YubiKey that you can purchase for those specific users, and that will be a device that they're going to have to plug into their physical computer in order to log in, instead of authenticating or approving that login using their cell phone app. We of course recommend that all users will use the Duo app. It's a very secured app used by tens of thousands of people around the world, and it is an app that can actually be used by the employees to authenticate themselves also with personal bank accounts, etc. The next step is for you to fill in the form that's going to be listed down here, and that form will give us some answers that we're going to need in order to start the setup of Duo for your company. All the prices and everything else related to the Duo service are going to be on that page as well. Thank you very much. Stay safe.